Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. This is completed downfield directly. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. Jackson's gonna throw again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're gonna have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
The Bats got it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Escapes the pocket. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Bruce, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Now he looks middle, throwing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. Dart gonna throw again. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Darts out of the shotgun. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That may have been a situation we look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's a...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jackson got sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Starks. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Dart's gonna go for it on 4th. He's looking deep once again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Luke tacks on the extra point, and the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 21, Giants nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. Finds Scatterboo on the dump off. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
12. Throw here, 3rd down. Gets everything he has under this one. That's caught at the 25. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. On is Jude Mikitomney now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Dart now. Bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Giants.
New set of downs for him at the 38. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Driving forward with Scattaboo. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 more yards. And the Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They send a man in motion.
New York.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Hyatt. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Mickey to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 14.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And no dice on this kick, the Ravens recover. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar now from the gun, buying some time right. Throws caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This one's to Andrews out right. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Lamar throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. Andrews snags another one. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson's going to throw again. And that one's caught. Jack double more off in his massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
26, Giants 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
It's going to throw again here on second and 10. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Complete to Wardale Robinson. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
46 yards. And the Giants first down.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
On the run, deep down the left side. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey, Alpha's hot!
They're going to pass it here. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Jackson throwing for it. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Play action with Dart. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Ravens keep running away with this. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. On 1st down, here's Dart. Is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
19 tight.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.